The sign that launched a Twitter war and protests outside Ink Coffee in Denver's Five Points neighborhood is getting a relaunch. Same look, new message and location. The business owner who put it in front of her store tells me it's a call to action. The sign says, happily supporting an inclusive Denver since 2012.
We are being intentional about calling them out on it.
And Erica Ryder planted it outside her store Hope Tank on Broadway to make a point.
If you're going to use a big word like gentrification and not look it up and not understand what you're putting out into the world, I think you have to be really held responsible for that.
It's a not-so-subtle stab at Ink Coffee's sandwich board snafu last month, bragging about its role in gentrifying the Five Points neighborhood. The owner has since apologized.
This conversation is just beginning as far as we're concerned.
This is what community looks like.
The backlash against Ink was swift, but if the controversy raised awareness in the community, it isn't translating to the bottom line for business owners.
There's a lot of talk about how we support the community, and we want to shop local, and we want to support women-owned businesses and Black-owned businesses, and we don't actually see people putting their money where their mouth is.
Ryder wants to make it easy for you to do that.
So this is our Inclusive Denver business directory.
She and her business partner have created an open database, a spreadsheet of businesses across Denver, everything from tattoos to eye exams, and identified them so you can shop with intention.
You mark if it's woman-owned, minority-owned, LGBTQ, wheelchair accessible, if it's a social enterprise.
Just type in bit.ly/HopeSlinger to look up businesses or add to the list. She says it's a work in progress, but they wanted to have a resource available fast.
When we get to a place where no one cares if it's a Black-owned business or a woman-owned business, that's great. But until then, we have to be intentional about supporting that because we're not there.
And we featured Hope Tank before. We've talked about that business, one of about 20 really women-owned businesses on that stretch of Broadway, not too far from our station here. Yeah. And they do gifts that give back, so you buy it and they donate to local nonprofits. That's kind of their thing. But again, they just want people to be aware about where their money's going.
For sure.
And be educated.
And when you buy something at a place where you support it, it really makes a big difference. That time of year too, so for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for that story.
Lots to catch up on in our